Welcome to Mulling with K&S Hobbies. I'm Bruce. I'm the guy that punches the buttons. And and we have a late guy called Jason. And then we have Dart up there from Dart's, the Art Cave. I was thinking Bat Cave. Sorry.
Hey. I've been called worse, okay? I'm just saying. I'm within reach of the Batmobile. We're okay.
Hi, Joshua. Thank you for joining.
Hey, Jason.
What?
How you gonna sneak in here? I'm just saying.
How did I sneak in here?
You just snuck up in here. You wasn't here. Then now you are.
I used the secret bat cave.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna need a code to that door.
Actually, to be honest, Bruce is a big Trekkie guy, so I used Scotty beam me up. So
I hit the transport button.
yep. Feels good to sit at the bench, I can tell you that.
So what are you working on, Jason?
Rebuilder. It's a car I did when I was a kid, so I'm doing it as my zombie build.
Yeah.
It's a 70 GTX monogram kit.
Didn't they just repop that?
Yeah, they did it as that yellow Roadrunner.
Yeah. I always liked that kit because it had a set of cop car wheels in it.
Yeah, the yellow Roadrunner does, yeah. Thought about making one of those into a cop car, to be honest with you.
Making an actual 4-door and everything?
Yeah, that would be kind of cool, too. Make it a 4-door.
See what I got sitting on my bench?
Oh, yeah.
Cop car.
So you get a cop car.
This is
my kid just got that new Charger cop car that they just released.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Have you looked at it?
He hasn't opened it up yet, but it looks like a pretty neat kit.
Cool. Yeah, this is my PSFE.
Oh, that's what you're doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
That's cool.
And Mark is, I got to get those ordered. Mark's going to program an Arduino Nano for me so we can make the lights go round and round. I'm going to make both lights go around. It's going to be interesting. I got the Pro Street tub thing from, Scale Speed Garage. Yeah.
Okay.
That was printed by our good friend Don. And then I got this fancy Ford 427 SOHC engine kit that's going in it.
Oh, yeah. That's got to be one of those BCGs, huh?
Yes, it is. That was this month's pizza box.
Yeah.
The brand new engine that just came out on VGC resin and Scale Speed Garage.
Nice.
So how's what's his name say it? This goes on the burn pile.
Oh, Tim Coinklets?
Yeah, Tim Coinklets, that's it. That guy cracks me up.
He does. He's a hell of a builder.
Yes, he is. You know, the fun part is this fits right in there.
Nice.
Oh,
I got to do a little. Well, I got to do some trimming on the hump part, but hey, other than that, it fits right in there.
You get your new printer running?
I was just telling Dart about that. I did print one test print on it. I printed a bench last week, just a plain old bench, and everything's back in the computer, laundry, 3D printing room now. I hung a light today, so it's still work in progress.
Yeah, I seen that picture. That looks pretty cool.
I took another picture a while ago. I just hadn't posted it yet. I don't know if anybody will be able to see this or not, but hey, let's.
That's set up, man.
Now you can't see it, but there's a light. I got a thin one at Walmart and hung underneath the overhead cabinets. So there's plenty of light in there to see. Before there's just a light in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a crappy light. Let's see who we got in here. Guess you should be watching the chat too.
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
Oh, we have another contestant. It's the guy from the Big Sky. Hi, Joe.
Come on, Joe.
Howdy.
Woo. How's it going, Dart?
Going pretty good. Going pretty
Bruce?
good.
Doing
All
okay.
good, Joe.
Right on.
Whenever you're at the bench, it's a good time, right? Did he go out?
Well, he's there, but I don't think he's there. There he is.
He probably turned the camera.
Technology. There I be.
Hey, Dirt Road Cinderella's in there. Howdy. Don's Garage. Hi, Don.
Don, get your butt in here. Oh, wait, I forgot to do it. Don, get your butt in here.
Come on, Don.
Hi, David Meeks. How are you, buddy?
Because if you don't, Bruce is going to come over and kick you in your bootay. That's what he said, anyway. That's the story I'm sticking with.
That's what Dart told me I was going to do. That's the other part of the story.
That's a different part of the story I wasn't going to tell him.
Uh-huh.
But let's be honest, he knows me good enough. He knows better.
Really?
He probably told me, oh, hush.
I was going to do some 3D printing today, but that didn't happen because for some reason Coast 3D decides it's going to take 10 hours to download 3 files.
3 files? Holy moly.
Yikes.
I don't know what's going on. I restarted them 3 different times, and either it's my browser or the internet or Coast's website. I don't know. Because I was going to mock up a big block Ford and a big block Chrysler motor today and put them on the new printer. Nah.
That's a long time.
Yeah. Joe is having internet problems for sure, everybody.
Yeah.
You come back now, you hear?
He will.
Yeah.
That's him calling.
Nope, that's somebody else. Hello. Hello. What? What? It's in the chat. All right, I'll put another one up. Bye.
Oh.
Don ain't got a link.
It's in the chat. Hello. What do I know?
You just wait till he gets in here. I got a zinger for him.
I'm just a guy.
Just the
Having
guy.
some connection issues, thunderstorms overhead. Well, good luck with that, Joe. Good God, buddy.
I know. The storms up in this region have just been crazy the last few weeks.
Dog, what are you into, you little heathen? That's definitely him. Just don't chew it up too bad, whatever it is. I don't care.
So Joe may or may not be back. Oh well. It was awesome that he showed up a little while. Let's see. Dirt Road Center Rail says I'm working on a 56 Del Rey.
Good kid.
Was that the Revell kit?
Yeah. It's tubbing and has a VGC resin back half.
Oh, nice.
A big block. In a Del Rey? Okay.
Must
I'll
be
put a big
her
block.
Pearl Street Everything build or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing.
I built one with the Nova back half.
I have
Nice.
that on my list of kits to buy, but it keeps going back down the list because my shiny takes over again.
Every time I go to buy it, it's not at the hobby shop. Then when I go there for something else, it's there.
I get mine on Amazon.
Yeah, the price fluctuates so much on it. I go, well, I'm not buying it this time, but I'll try it again later.
What are you doing, dude? Huh? Come here. Come here. You ain't mad, don't you? Come here.
Hey, Doc, here's your Dawn.
Never fear, never fear. The madman from Alabama is here.
He's here. Hello, Don.
Here. Hi, Don.
Oh, what are you doing?
Oh, she says it's her Any Brand Try 5 group build entry.
Oh,
That's cool, too.
yeah.
Double dipping. Happy 4th of July, folks.
Yeah, and
Yes,
like
by the way,
like Bruce says, keep the fingers, everybody.
save the fingers. Save the
Remember.
fingers.
Remember,
Yes.
when you've got your hobby knife in your hand, cut towards your buddy, not your body.
I am not going to respond to that statement. I'm just not
I was
going to do that.
lagging pretty bad.
Come on, lady. There you go.
I can see my hat better now.
Uh-huh.
There he goes. Got the 4th of July going on right there.
Yes, happy 4th of July, everybody. Be safe. I was going to do a 4th of July video, and I thought this morning, well, I'm just going to do a quick live tonight. And I thought, hey, let's invite some people. And here we are.
Cha-ching.
Mom didn't make a noise.
Oh, my camera's acting up.
Hey, that's cool, Dirt Road's in the rail at Tiffany.
So your camera's acting up, right?
Well, it's
Josh
lagging.
Mander.
Can
Oh,
you
there it
see
goes.
that?
Yes, I can read.
Can you read this? He says.
He's got X-ray vision.
I love you too, little brother.
I just want you to be reassured. I know we're actually live, so I censored it.
Yeah, I just am getting up from a nap.
I'm going to take a nap when we get on here.
Well, I did my weed eat. You know, it was bill paying day, and I did my weed eat. After the weed eat, I went and took a shower and stretched out for a couple hours, watched a movie with my eyes closed.
Was it a good movie?
Yeah,
Well,
his
the
eyes
scene
were
of it,
closed. They're all good movies when you're sleeping.
yeah.
Kind of.
Well, to be truthful, movies watch me a lot.
Right. I think my smart TV's spying on me.
Hey, it's got a speaker on it. Listen to
Gotta
everything you
help that
say.
son of a.
And Roscoe,
If my TV is spying on me, it needs therapy.
It will get. It will. That's for sure.
It needs therapy.
I'm just saying.
Are you saying the damage is already done?
I'm just, that FBI agent that watches what I do, he done quit. He said, "That's one sick puppy." Everybody's now wondering what's wrong with him.
and what I'm working on is Bruce's fault.
Yes, it is. I've been egging him on for 3 days.
Sounds like you've been a bad influence lately here, Bruce.
Yes, a good bad influence. Imagine that one.
He's got me working on this damn VW bill. Don't cost me money.
So
And
how did he talk you off the El Camino to get onto a VW?
because I started working on mine.
Because he got to playing with his, and I had to whip mine out and play with it too.
Oh.
And this is a family-friendly show.
What did I just walk into?
I don't know, Joe, but you might want to leave again.
I don't know. I hope you got a VW, Joe.
Y'all's interpretation of what I said is not my fault.
Oh, Lordy.
I want everyone to know the level of restraint I just used.
Oh my gosh.
See, he whipped his out, so I whipped mine out. And you can see it right here.
Well, I'll quit playing with you, VW.
Now, see, y'all need to go to Sunday school.
No, you gotta say it right. We need to. And we do.
I can't help it y'all interpreted that another way.
Don, you so full of hucky pucky that your eyes are brown.
What?
That's what I said.
No, really, repeat that because he's kind of mumbling.
I said, you so full of hucky pucky, your eyes are brown.
My eyes is green. Actually, they blue.
Well, that just means you've been eating your vegetables.
It's real simple. If I'm in a good mood, my eyes is green. If I get mad, The madder I get, the bluer they get.
Yes, they do.
Wow.
Mine's the same way. My dad, the madder he got, the grayer his got.
Moved. And you know what they say about cousins from us little small towns, whether it's up in the north or down in the south.
Whether it's a divorce or a tornado, somebody's losing a trailer.
I'm offended. I have family like that.
Yeah, Joshua, it's taking a turn, buddy.
We're sorry, Josh.
Yeah, it went that way.
I'm not sorry for nothing. I'm innocent.
I don't know what y'all talking about. I ain't said nothing that's the way. Y'all took it that way. And Dart started it. Taking it the wrong way.
Oh, mother.
Dart started.
Dart started it. Well, there you go, folks. You've heard it first right here.
Where's my waiters? Because it's getting deep around here.
Hey, I'm modern era when it comes to that. I ain't taking the blame for nothing if I can blame it on somebody else.
Now, wait a minute. You heard that from somebody.
Oh no! Here we go.
I'm just saying.
Just to be clear, everybody out there on YouTube land, this is where we usually are.
Every night.
Yeah, this is nothing new.
No.
Well, let's be honest. We might be a little bit more vulgar if we weren't actually.
Look, I ain't no actor. What you see is what you get. I was nice. I put a shirt on.
I wasn't going to comment on that, but thank you.
Y'all couldn't handle all this.
Oh, I'm not
Yeah.
looking. Is he putting lotion on again?
I'm not.
Yes,
I'm not looking.
I'm not in this. I'm not in this one no more.
I put the body icing on.
Oh, these are the friends I choose.
Hey, you're here willingly. And Dart,
Oh, mercy. I think we've lost control. There wasn't any.
you know you like it.
There wasn't any control.
He wouldn't have it no other way.
No.
I wasn't listening, so I'm not confirming nor denying what we're talking about.
He
I
tried to
know
claim
better than get
possible
into that
denial. I love you, but you can't even spell plausible denial, let alone do it.
Plausible deniability.
Now,
know big words
let's be
too.
clear about something.
See,
I don't
who
know what
what?
that something is, but let's be clear about it. Oh.
Art, you're my hero.
Kennedy.
Jason figured it out.
We may need to call 911 for Josh. Joshua says his size are killing him.
Hey, I'm just saying, we ought to get paid for this.
Checks in the mail, buddy.
I bet you it is.
You know, my dad's attorney up in Michigan dealing with that stuff on his brother. said those exact words the other day to him on the phone, and I looked at Dad. And I said, "No, he did not just say that."
You know what'd be funny if like he sent me a check for like 36 cents or some shit. That would be hilarious.
I got envelopes and stamps.
So, Mr. Joe, what you working on?
Well, I am fiddling on about 3 different things right now. I'm working on our demon, because I haven't touched that in forever. I started kind of fiddling around with my Pro Stock one. Found a big snafu there. And then I'm working on a buddy build with Paul from Left Coast, but I'm keeping that top secret.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Oh, I guess I'm going to call and talk to Paul.
Show us ice cream, but don't let us have a taste. I see.
So is this Area 51 clearance? Or
well,
like
I'll give you guys a teaser. It's funny because we've talked about this kit before, Jason, and you knew exactly what I was going to do with it. I just got it from Hobby Lobby. So 64 Malibu with a 409.
Yeah, nice kit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like if the factory didn't have that 400 cubic inch limitation in 64.
Yeah.
We could have had a W motored Malibu.
I only got one of those Malibus, and my Hobby Lobbies have not had them since. So either somebody's getting there before me, or they haven't restocked them.
They've not been in my Hobby Lobby since the 2 I got, and that was right after the one you got.
Yeah.
Well, I noticed even on the website they've got a whole bunch of stuff out of stock right now. So I wonder if they're restocking or retooling a bunch of stuff or what they're doing.
It could be.
And then I see that Michael's is clearing out all their Revell kits.
Yeah. But somebody was saying that Hobby Lobby was going to raise the prices of their kits too.
That don't surprise
Hope
me.
not.
Corporate greed.
Well,
Sure hope not.
I know a couple of them, they've raised them $1, but I mean, that's.
I don't mind $1 here or there. I mean,
It's the $4 parts is really distresses me.
same here.
Well, as I look around up in here, I'm not really concerned price increases. I got enough to keep it going.
Well, I figured I was going to be 122 before I got mine done. And that was conservative.
And I'm lucky enough to have you two as friends. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure I can get a couple at cost.
Just say you want them, I'll send it.
Right. I got them 3 little machines over there in the other corner that I can print a whole model on. And I got several complete kit file packages now.
Nice.
Gonna be printing a couple of different 54 Buicks really soon.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be cool.
2-door sedan Buick, 2-door 54 Buick Estate wagon.
Nice.
A 54 Buick convertible.
Those are the files I'm trying to download, and they don't want to download.
And a 54 Buick convertible. And you know they all going to be dragging tail.
The one thing, I don't need to buy any more models, that's for sure. But the one thing I would like to have is more station wagons.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of 3D.
Yeah.
We can get some wagons. Because I've got the 69 Rambler wagon. Probably one of the next ones I'm gonna purchase is the '68 Cornet wagon
Oh, that'd
Right
be cool.
on.
because I want to take that and some Super B striping and hood scoops and whatnots. We're gonna call it the Super Beehive.
Nice.
I think in low, big wheels, big brakes.
Nice. I won't tell you guys what I've done with the last two 68 Cornet wagons that came across my life.
Yeah, you need to be took out behind the woodshed for that.
Oh, please don't tell me you demo derbied them.
Yes, yes, he did.
Oh,
Yes, I did. To be fair, the amount of road signs we had to use to
Demo
put a
guys are
rear
a
floor
special
back in
kind of
it.
I don't know what.
This was before wagons were popular, and again.
no wonder God's always raining on your house over there.
That's gotta be,
See?
yeah.
Exactly.
He's still crying. He's still crying that you wrecked those things.
It was a two-barrel
No,
318 car.
I agree, Joshua. Everybody needs a hobby room.
Yes.
I've been working on that dedicated space
Yeah.
instead of watching those dummies. Just saying.
Yeah, it definitely helps to have a room dedicated just to put all your crap in.
Wait a minute. I know how that works. You buy them, then you say, "Son, honey, I'm sorry." Joe does that.
Yep, it works. 60% of the time, it works every time.
I knew he was going to say that.
I tell you another way. Just don't have no wife.
Well, yeah, but I kind of like her, and she's a lot of fun, and she's actually going to do a buddy build with me this winter.
Well, so now I
That's
was about
cool.
to say, some of you men are lucky. You actually got a woman that supports your automotive addiction, both the big and the little. Jason.
Yep.
Yep.
I think she's about as addicted to it as he is.
I
Yeah.
believe she is.
Oh,
Yep. I got an earful the other day.
Uh-oh.
Because her
She
car
wants-
ain't running yet, huh?
Exactly.
How did we know that was coming?
Yep.
See, I understand how women are. I just can't keep one. Or I picked wrong. I don't know.
I'm past keeping them.
If I had one now, all I needed for was to do the laundry and clean the house, cook a meal occasionally.
And that last one was optional, right?
Yeah, watch a movie with me occasionally, you know. Now, if she want to come out here, I change things around. She'd have her own desk. And she'd have a 75% access to the collection.
75%?
75%.
Wow.
Hey, look, there's some kits up there that I am going to build. Plain and simple.
Plain and simple.
Keep your hands off those crayons.
Well, when Joe gets done, we can send Joe over there, Joshua. He's
what?
Yeah. He's
there.
he's
There you
in
go.
the middle of building himself a new room, and then we'll send him your way, and he can do yours.
Oh yeah, yeah. I am a fantastic carpenter.
Hey, if it don't,
H2O.
things don't roll off the bench, good job.
Oh, we haven't got quite that far. We got a door replaced with a window, and we started putting in a wall, and then we stopped and deferred to somebody who knows exactly what the heck he's doing. So I'll wait for him to help me finish putting up the wall.
Okay.
Yeah, you also ran into some damage too, though, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. And then we got some flashing vent to put on the top. And as we were kind of inspecting on top, we found a couple more boards that needed addressed. And so we were getting to work on that last night before Mother Nature said, no, you're not, and ran us off the roof.
Well, since Mother Nature started thinking about what you've done to them Cornet wagons.
Yeah.
That's apparently, yeah. I mean, it's been a while. Gosh,
Hey,
20
Mother Nature is a
25
woman.
years ago.
They
You don't-
never,
you don't-
they never forget.
You don't piss off the car gods.
I
That's like-
guess.
You know
I just
why
never
most-
thought a Cornet wagon was going to be the one that pushed them over the edge.
What
Apparently,
did you do to a Cornet?
He demoed a '68 Cornet wagon.
A very rusty 2-barrel 318 Coronet wagon. It had 2 stop signs to put enough of a back floor together to put a boat tank there. And I don't even remember what we used underneath so we could get a battery to sit. But about 4 hits in, that thing teepeed like you've never seen. I mean, it buckled right behind from the back doors. The humps just gave, and it just went, doop, shoved the drive shaft into the back of the tail shaft of the transmission, and that was it.
Did you
So you
at
didn't even
least?
win.
Oh, no.
Did you at least have the decency to put the hard to find rear glass up for people to get a hold of?
None of the glass existed in the car when I got it. It had been shot out. It was sitting out in one of the farmer's old bone piles. That's why I ended up with it.
Oh. Well, then why are y'all bitching at him?
Right?
Exactly. Because
Well,
we're like, hey, the guy put Hobby Lobby bandit posters in his Hobby Lobby of me. I gotta bust his balls a little bit.
And that's coming from a guy whose first car was a '69 Dodge Cornet 4-door.
Oh,
Nice.
So you just made him go, ooh, that'd have been a hell of a demo car. That's the first thing went through Joe's mind when you said that.
Bro,
B-body was good.
that car was so twisted whenever I got rid of it. That
My
Cornet thing more
favorite-
airtime than a skateboard at the X game.
You guys might block me after this. My favorites from the Mopar stuff to wreck was 69 to 73 Polaris.
oh man, not a Polara.
You just need to stay the heck away from Dodge.
He wonders why it's raining over there.
Right? Now, I learned my lesson a little while in once I realized how good 80s Ford Crown Vics could be before they got popular. Sold off most of my Mopar stuff, and I just started hoarding 80s Crown Vics.
Yeah, they were tanks too.
They actually held up. I liked them even better than the Mopars, honestly. They were even a little easier to build.
Did you ever have a New Yorker before they all got consumed? Or
I never got to run one of the 66 to 68, the old C bodies. It was a dream car for that. But I've run a couple of the pony bumper ones from 74 to 78.
Yep.
Yep, I've run a couple ponies, which, man, you can buy a bumper for what I paid for running driving cars back then. It's stupid.
Yeah.
You can sell a bumper off of one of those for $600 to $800.
My mom had a.
Sorry, go ahead.
My mom had a '64 Cash Potato New Yorker.
Oh, that's the one with the 2-piece rear axles.
Yes, it was fun because we had to change that stupid thing.
Yeah.
Dad cussed that 2 days.
Yeah, the era right after that, those big slab-sided kind of concave 66 to 68s. I always wanted to run one of those. I loved seeing those running the fairs up here. Never could find a decent one.
Hey, Jason,
That's cool, Josh.
You know that duster we was talking about for a while there?
Pink one? Pink
Yep,
one?
it's gone. Yeah, it's gone.
Got rid of it?
Also, yep, traded it off today.
What'd you get for it?
Well, you see, you know that 65 race car, that 65 Valiant race car we had?
Mm-hmm.
I traded it and the pink car, kept the 8 3/4, the 8x8 3/4 out of the pink car, for my old Barracuda back, and he's going to put a V8 automatic in it and jack her up Street Freak style for me.
Sweet.
With
Nice.
big bolt paddles all the way around.
That's awesome.
Hey, Leon. Greetings. Welcome to the show, Leon.
Hey, Leon.
Hey, Leon.
Like Dad said, it'd be easier to sell one that's running than two that ain't.
Yeah. Makes it easier when they're running.
You know, I told him, I was like, you realize we jacked this thing up Street Freak style, get it all on the slots. You know, I'm not going to want to get rid of it, right? And he said, good thing my name's on the title then, huh? Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're just doing a random live today, Leon. So welcome.
Howdy.
Welcome to this week's episode. Is Dawn wearing a shirt?
You make that joke, but out of all of us on here, you better be worried I'm if I want to cut a shirt on.
At least we got him to stop wearing the tinfoil hat so he doesn't get struck by lightning anymore.
I think he's starting to like that.
I'd put my tinfoil hat on, but we've had storms in the area. I ain't taking a chance. Just saying.
I gotta go find my hobby knife. I think it's in the 3D printing room.
Hey, Bruce, why don't you go find your hobby knife?
Okay. It's
Hey,
not like I
Bruce
don't
made
have
that all fancy. He got a 3D printing room.
It's probably in the 3D printing room. You're welcome.
He's moving up, man. Got a whole room dedicated to that.
I'm chilling.
Hope he don't start getting uppity. For anybody watching, if you actually knew Bruce, you'd get that was funny. He ain't gonna get uppity.
Man, help around here gonna have to clean this bench up. I can't find no tools.
Found it. Well, it's not like I don't have 4 or 5 batteries, but this is my favorite one.
Right?
This is my knife. There's many like it, but this one is mine.
Let me ask you, how does that happen? I could never understand how that happens. You could have 4 of the exact same knife, but you favor one. I don't understand.
I don't know. Hey, Steven.
Are you sincerely asking this question? Because you really don't know?
I'm sincerely asking this question because I have 4 of them and I favor one.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, I can tell you what it is for me. It's the either the ADHD or the TISM. I don't know which one, but you get a habit. And see, I wrapped up my favorite with tape for a grip. So that's what it is for me. I don't know what it is for you though.
No, I don't know.
I don't know.
I'll walk by the other 3 just to find the one that I put somewhere else.
I know. I do the same thing.
My kid will be like, "What are you looking for?" I said, "My knife. It's right there." No, the other one.
No, that ain't it.
Oh, that's not my knife.
Like Crocodile Dundee. That ain't a knife. This is a knife.
Oh, there you go.
And It's not a noise. This is a noise.
Mucha. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Well, they'll tighten up with paint. I'm working on that front hinge on this Beetle. I had to loosen it up because it was a little on the snug side. Well, now it's a little, it don't flop. Well, it does a little. Anyway, but it opens and closes really, really nice.
Hey, Bruce, what? Look at the
I
rest
can
of the
do it
parts.
as a love bug. But see,
Wait a minute. I got to find you.
I'm right
Yeah.
here. I'm right here.
I think he's flipped his lids.
he had to have a lid first.
He's got it now.
But now I got to do the same thing to this one. It's a little tight yet.
It's all right. Leave it tight, then it can act like a spoiler when it's going fast,
Yeah,
just like a Porsche.
man, this ain't got a 53 horse, little flat four banker.
Yeah,
Put
but
a
that's
tur-
Do about 90 going downhill with a tailwind.
and
put the
somebody
turbo on.
I got a debate for you for the chat. Is it Porsche or Porsche?
It's a Porsche.
Let,
Porsche.
let them debate that with words. This is gonna be funny.
That or we, like some of us call it a porch.
Porch.
Hey! I got kinfolk like that.
See, I knew we was related somehow. This little snap together Beetle is a pretty decent little kit.
It's got a lot of option parts too, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's got like 4 different sets of wheels.
Nice.
Well, 2 set. Well, really just 3. But the Steely's has 2 options on the hubcaps.
Oh, perfect.
Then they've got the inky wheels that I'm using, and the empty wheels.
Nice.
Is
That's
that
what I'm-
AMT?
No, it's a Polar Lights.
Polar lights?
That's the one
Didn't
I'm
they
building.
Didn't they reissue it as like the Coca-Cola one?
Well,
Yes.
when it was the first time it was produced, it was the Herbie the Love Bug. Then
Right.
it became the Harley Quinn car. Then it became a Spider-Man car. Then it hit the Coca-Cola lineup, and it just came back out as the Herbie.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought I just seen that too on the round 2 video.
But I mean, it's got a complete engine, somewhat simplified, but not bad. Um, you know, a modeler can play with it and make something really neat out of it, I think. I'm making a California style bug out of this one. It comes with
I
the
love.
sunroof that you put on if you want to.
Oh, I love Cal look style Beetles.
But I've got a mint jade. Well, it says green. It looks more like a light turquoise, greenish blue.
Hmm.
But anyway, it's getting painted that color. There's the wheels going on it. And those white walls came in the kit.
Nice.
And what's really cool, they give you 5 tires,
Oh, so
5 wheels. Right. It's a spare tire.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I've got another kit to add to my wish list.
But it's, let's see, there's the box art here. It shows the 4 different wheels.
Oh yeah.
And you see
Sweet.
the one in there with the spare as a spare.
So does the boot open?
Yes, both ends.
It all opens.
Nice. Nice.
It's got 2 different styles of mirrors to put on it. You get your choice of 2 different styles of front seats, 2 different exhausts. They got a stock and somewhat of a performance-ish type exhaust. No options on tires. Like I said, you see it's got 3-wheel options, 2 hubcaps, and it's a
Yeah.
very nice. Let's see. Where's the? Let me stick some of the motor back together.
For a snap kit, it's an awesome kit.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
This is why I got the carburetor down on it, but
Oh, right on. Yeah.
I'm gonna take the AK Super Chrome to the fan shroud and the cooling tins.
Sweet.
Stock motor, just gonna chrome it up. The old saying, chrome won't get you home, but you'll look good broke down.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, the coil is molded to the fan shroud. It's a very nice little kit.
Right on.
I got mine cleaned up and ready to go to get painted and a primer on it, so I can get ready to do a bunch of primer work. Because Mark said we could get the bodies ready.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta do that yet.
Same here. I got my parts and pieces to add to it from Josh, and now I need to get that done.
This thing, it's got a locking tab in the back that you roll the chassis into, and then 1 screw up front. The hinges are held in by 3 short screws. Yeah, 3. 2 in the front, 1 in the back.
Yep.
Nice.
And I will say on the default side, the windshield wipers are a joke. The handle on the bonnet and the back, that's kind of a joke. You got your choice of putting the stock bumpers on it or Nerf bars.
Oh, yeah. Go Nerf bars.
Yeah, I'm going to put the Nerf bars on it.
Well, fellas and chat, I am going to get off here and go get me a hot link and watch some TV and be done for the night.
Sounds good, buddy.
Okay.
Well,
Thanks for popping in.
Gee, you going to leave me? You hired for me to come in. I get here, now you go.
We done been in here an hour.
I ain't been here no hour.
Where were you?
Dart has.
Well, I can't help it. I was late.
I'll figure out.
Love you, little brother.
Love you too.
see you later, buddy.
Bye, Dart.
He's a trip. One Team Garage.
Hi, Ed.
Ed's like, hey, Don, you just talked me into grabbing that Beetle kit.
Yeah, me too, Ed. Me too. Get done off of here, and it's going on the wish list.
Guys, I'm an influencer. Look at me. I'm an influencer.
Yeah. See, it's Bruce's fault. He's the one. He whipped his out. I whipped mine out.
God, here we go again.
Oh no!
Hop in the chat here.
His Beetle kit.
Ed.
His Beetle kit. That's what he whipped out. Damn. There y'all are running down the back alley.
Yeah, the link's still in the chat, Ed. If you got 5 minutes, jump on in, buddy. Or a private chat, I should say.
Yeah.
I don't know how to put it in a restream chat. I got to figure that out before we do the 24 group build.
Speaking of group builds, I see Bruce did a video for his 48 hour. Is anybody else in here going to participate in that?
I wanted to, but I don't think we're gonna be able to. That's next weekend, and we ended up with something going on next Sunday. And since I don't really have a big spot for the 2 of us to go, I think my son and I are just gonna buddy build these 63 vets. later on this summer. Kind of a bummer.
No,
I
I'm
really
not gonna
wanted to get in and do that.
Build one in 48 months.
Well, you can do the 48 hours anytime. I mean, you say, well,
Mhm.
we got plans for this weekend, but I can do it this weekend. He's
Yeah,
good
I
with
could
that.
probably do it I could probably do it the weekend after if I can. I won't have my new workspace up in time, but I'm sure I could figure something out.
Oh man, I hate to hear that, Ed.
Oh, 2 hours. Oh boy.
Hey, I ain't gonna feel too sorry for him. He's at Longhorns.
I know. My mouth is watering already.
I
I'm
know,
telling
mine too. I ain't never been there, but I've heard it's good stuff.
Yeah.
Bling.
you, get some of them yeasty boy rolls.
Darn it. Well, so much for that plan. Doggone it. Okay. Well, I know. Poop. All right. Doggone it, all the heck.
Hey, I could do it
Okay.
as a rated R build.
Huh?
Yo, thank you. No paint it.
Okay, so I'm going to go back.
But if you want the interior, medicine time.
It's also 9 o'clock.
No, it's 8 o'clock.
7
Okay.
o'clock.
Yeah,
Okay,
8 o'clock.
So
Hey, man, y'all always in a hurry.
we're gonna stay on until it's 9 o'clock at Joe's house.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Oh, tomorrow's a holiday. Come on. You know how many times I've been like, oh, these guys aren't going to be on, and you guys are like, we're still here. And I'm like, dude, it's like midnight over there.
Hey, it's our favorite guy. Hi, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin.
Kevin!
Oh. I guess we'll have to stay on. So Joe's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a problem with it. It's all up to y'all.
Oh, I haven't even eaten yet.
I've been
Well,
up since 3. We can stay a little longer, but I think you guys are trying to set me up for a Jimmy moment where I fall asleep on camera or something.
hey, he hasn't done that for a while, has he?
No, I know, but it's going to try and make me the new Jimmy.
That was always funny.
That's just mean.
Yeah.
I don't know
Who
what's so
else?
about
Wasn't there somebody else that fell asleep on camera
And
on Brian's live?
Armpit Ed.
Armpit Ed. That's right. Yeah. Armpit Ed.
where did that
Oh,
come?
man. I don't know.
A legendary type of nickname there.
He's a good guy. He
Yes,
really
he
is.
is.
Yeah. I hope
Haven't
we can
seen
take
much
the joke
of
and
his.
run.
He
I
hasn't-
haven't seen many videos. Hope he's okay.
Nothing smart to say. Well, that's strange coming out of Kevin.
You feeling all right?
He was a little tipsy last time you saw
I'm
him.
feeling with the right,
Uh-oh.
I'm feeling with the left.
I'm assuming you're talking about Ed? Oh, Jimmy.
Yeah, I think.
Oh,
Oh, Jimmy.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
he
the
was
reason why he
celebrating
wasn't
a
on Brian's
birthday.
Live the other night because he was busy drinking. I remember now.
To be young again.
No, I'll pass.
It's not
I've
the
earned
day
my
after,
scars.
it's the day after the day after that gets you at this point.
Yep.
I've earned my scars.
I'm going to tell you something. Laying underneath that Mack truck putting bearings in it Saturday morning after the Friday night sucks.
Ooh.
Yep. Yeah, Kevin,
Right.
I had to bust out my Stars and Stripes hat
Heck yeah.
because tomorrow the 4th.
Happy 4th of July, Kevin.
Yes, save the fingers.
That's right.
Like I said, cut towards your buddy, not your body.
Flashback model work. Hi, greetings. Welcome to the show.
Hey, David.
Hey, flashback.
Hey,
I
bud.
couldn't
How's it
remember his name,
going?
but thank you.
So a little tech
I
tip
got to
for
mute
you
my
guys
camera for a
out
minute because I got to get up and I ain't wearing no shorts.
there.
Don, quit sharing.
Well, I said I was gonna mute my camera before I got up because I had no shorts on.
Okay, tech tip, Joe.
So while Dom's trying to sell hot dogs, if you guys try to ever, if you get the DRCE from VCG Resins, which is amazing, it will not fit in the Nova or in the Nova front clip section. The headers, pretty much right on top of the frame rails.
Looks, I say, yeah, it looks like that's
Yep.
terrible.
Yeah. So I got to pivot and
Well,
think of
that
another
motor's designed to go
powertrain
into
for the Pro.
chassis.
Yeah, so now, and it does the same thing on the AMT Nova kit, and unfortunately, it does the same thing on the Chevelle Pro Street kit, too.
Time for new headers.
Yeah,
Yep.
either new headers or I'm going to pivot and do something for engine-wise on the Pro Bear. It's awfully big for the engine compartment for that little Corvair anyway.
Okay,
So,
Mark Batson on his 143rd race car he took to Acme, he did on that video on how to make your own headers out of solder.
oh yeah. I am not that talented or patient.
Okay, well, you're probably close to being talented. It's just the patient part I can't help you with.
Yeah,
I think he needs some well headers.
so, I'm kind of debating. I kind of want to do headers later, but I kind of want to put this DRCE in the Chevelle Pro Street chassis and shove it underneath the 64442 body.
Well,
You still need to figure
Yeah,
out.
you still have to make some
Gotta be
headers.
heavy.
But in the meantime, this Corvair is going to be enough of a project in and of itself that I think I'm either going to go old school tunnel ram small block, or Josh has a really good pro charged big block that I think would fit pretty neat. So I might just have to order one of those and try it out.
So that tells me that that engine would not fit in this Pro Street chassis from Scale Speed Garage or Josh.
No.
No, it's designed. Those headers are designed for a tube chassis.
Yeah.
Yeah, round two. The motor will fit. So
Yeah.
Fit with the headers.
Yeah, exactly. And I could go that route, but then like by the time you plumb everything in and really do this engine justice, on my Corvair, I just don't have any room under hood. So
Yeah, the Corvair needs a wicked small.
that's kind of what I thought. I almost thought about, I mean, the one that's in the Nova Pro Street kit isn't that bad. It's got a wind intake and some wind valve covers. Could maybe throw it a little bit of a 90s vibe to it.
Because this is essentially the same thing.
Yeah. So, no, so this DRCE is going to go in something yet. I just don't know. It just won't be the Corvair.
By the way, I'm gluing it together with my favorite stuff.
Perfect. How are you liking that?
Oh, I use it for everything.
Nice.
What's that?
Headlights, uh, dash gauge inserts. I glue 3D printed engines together with it.
What are you using?
My 3D my little resin kit,
Oh, that stuff. Yeah,
and
that's cool.
I have the little light. You just turn it on there and set it on there. It's glued together.
Perfect.
Now it
Done
does not
seamless.
work. It does not work after it's painted. Just telling you.
Good to know.
But it does work great for tail lights, headlights, dash gauges, gluing glass in.
Nice.
If you got a dip, like in the top right here, you got a little divot hole or something. You can put some of that in there and sand it down, smooth.
Sounds like
And
body filler.
yeah, it's body filler.
Nice.
I've done that many times. I've fixed. When you're carving out the panel lines, how you go, oopsie, make a scratch.
Well, that never happens.
No, never. Never. I use that to fill in the scratch instead of body putty or
Nice.
whatever.
There we go. Where do I go?
So that was thanks to Manny.
Yeah, that's
Manny.
Let's see. Is it this?
Oh, congratulations, Joshua. That's cool. Took home a silver and a gold in junior.
Oh, really? Awesome.
Cool.
nice.
I have to stop every now and read the chat.
This for that motor.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
right
That's a
now,
big buck
for
fender
$29.99,
works.
for $29.99, you can have that header right there.
So it's funny because I've used a set of those big block fender well headers before on another gasser build.
Yeah.
The exhaust pattern is going to be different at the head. But I might grab
you
a
need a
pair of
Brodex
those
style.
and try it. I might try it.
That fender well header there, that's printed from a Scale Auto Model Works file that I just showed. And then I've got a Brodex big block fender well header from Ron Olson I've printed. And they're here somewhere. Now here's the big one.
Yeah. That first one, I've got a set of those. I built that Spirit of 57 kit, and I swapped those headers onto it.
Yeah, I got the file to print those headers because they'll work good on those altered wheelbase cars from AMT.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm lacking, let's see, I don't have the convertible Olds altered wheelbase kit. I think that's the only one I'm missing.
That's funny, Josh. $69 for the other one.
Yep.
Is that plus shipping?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see, I've got the Chevelle, the Tempest, the Falcon, the Nova, and the Mustang. All I lack is the convertible Olds. And then HPI guy had posted on Facebook an old AMT advertisement of all those altered wheelbase cars.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also the Dino Don Nicholson. I don't have that Merc. Okay, so I need that one. But they also had taken the 53 Studebaker. It's that Mr. Speed box art car.
Oh, okay.
Chop top. But it's sitting on the chassis from a Piranha.
Nice.
Ooh.
And I ain't even looked because I can just imagine that 53 Studebaker on that chassis. That kit is probably stupid price wise. But
Oh, yeah.
I know a guy that's got like 3 of them piranhas over there.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna make my own.
Heck yeah.
I'm not going to get carried away, but I want the headers in those kits are not really all that nice,
Mhm.
and these 3D ones are beautiful. So I'm gonna like that. Um, I'll change a few parts, wheels and tires. I'm gonna mix up.
Sure. It's
Kevin
got me
Roscoe
thinking.
is just doing just fine and dandy. Come here, boss.
It's got me
Come here, baby.
thinking.
Come on, give her.
Where are the other headers for that kit?
See, there he is. He's my buddy.
Well, I'm sorry I can't get him. Hang on a second. Let me get him bigger. I have my fingers holding the parts together. There's
Tell him
that
out,
pretty
Roscoe.
boy.
Tell
Oh
him
my
out,
God.
Roscoe. Oh, your baby. Ooh. No tongue in the mouth. We talked about that.
This is a
No tongue,
family show.
no tongue
Was.
in the mouth.
Anyway.
We had a meeting about that.
Yeah.
I wasn't there. I was absent. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yeah, he's a good boy. Yeah, he's a keeper. Yeah, he's a keeper. Get the milk.
Those are tiny.
I know we're past snack time. You're just going to have to wait a little longer.
Mine's hiding in the basement because people are shooting fireworks over here.
Oh, don't say that very loud.
I'm
Hey.
surprised. I've not heard any in my neighborhood.
Me either. Not yet.
They
This
just,
No,
place
they
yeah.
just,
sounds like Beirut.
Yeah.
they just started about 30-40 minutes ago. They just started doing it over here.
All I can
you
think
didn't have
of
those ones that are like, happy 27th of June.
Yeah, I got a feeling they're gonna make up for it tomorrow and Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will be playing lots of war movies on my TV very loudly.
There you go. Yeah, the
If you
worst
have to
offender in
just
my
turn
neighborhood is on
fireworks.
vacation, thank God.
The guy across the lake, he likes to shoot like gallon jugs of tannerite, and that's a hell of a
That's a
boom.
Oh my God.
Damn, that's a boom and a half.
It's a boom. You can feel the concussion all the way over here on this side of the lake.
Holy
Them folks that
man.
live 2 houses down across the street from me, I think they learned New Year's Eve night that you don't make too many big boom booms around here, or someone in the neighborhood, I don't know who he is, make bigger boom booms.
Oh.
And a lot of them really fast.
Suppressing fire.
I police my own brass.
Somebody's got to get a control on Jimmy Ledford, it sounds like there, Don.
Hey, I offered to come over and help him out.
Hmm. Is he doing better?
Yeah, he's doing pretty decent.
That's good.
Man,
I know for a while he sounded pretty sad.
I know somebody really don't live all that far from him. They got a dump truck and a backhoe.
Uh-huh.
Same here, Josh. I mean, I deal with that, and it's weird. I can hear him one time, no problem. Next time, oh, look out. I found out if I make noise back that's louder, they settle down. It's amazing what you can do with a brown paper sack and an air hose.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I told the officer.
Yeah, Kevin Smith says they're going crazy in his area too. Ba-boom.
They if they're doing that stuff at 1 o'clock in the morning, like they was that one night, I'm gonna call the cops. And say, well, you guys won't come and take care of the fireworks problem. I'm gonna go take care of it. You might want to send a unit and an ambulance.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea. Telling them to come with a bucket and a sponge is not the right thing to say.
It's a little nicer now. When I was driving garbage truck, I still had to work on the 4th. So it really sucked when everybody was celebrating till 1 o'clock in the morning and you had to get up at 4 to get ready for work.
Yeah.
You get one in the city jobs. Hell, they get Juneteenth off.
Oh, yeah, I work for the state of Montana. We don't even get Juneteenth off.
This damn city here, I mean, I think they get the mayor's dog's birthday off.
Yeah, I used to work for the city as a wastewater operator.
No, they announced the other day they will not answer any calls about fireworks.
Yeah.
The day before the 4th or the day after the 4th.
Our city actually has a pretty nice ordinance now. First offense is $100, and it goes 100, then 250, then 500. You're allowed to shoot them in the city on the 4th from 8 a.m. to midnight, and that's it. You're not allowed to shoot them off the sidewalk or middle of the street or at the park either. So you're going to shoot them, you're going to shoot them from your own property. My neighbors last year learned how that worked when they got the $100 ticket for shooting stuff out of the middle of the street in June. After stuff hit my house about the 3rd time, I was like, I don't want to be that guy, but I'm going to be that guy. Y'all send a unit over because, I don't think a can of diesel and a road flare is an appropriate response, but it's about what it's going to be.
Party poopers.
Man, I can see me and Joe getting together at a party.
This year they went on vacation out of town. They've been gone for over a week.
I can see me and Joe getting together.
Yeah.
That sucks, Kevin.
I'm not one to what do you say? Promote chemical usage, but last 4th of July last year, we still had, Jax was still alive, and I went and talked to his doggy doctor, and Jax had some Prozac.
It's not a bad thing, really.
He didn't think so either.
I bet. And what's everybody so upset about?
He was laying there in the room floor. He's sitting down, his front paws are stuck out like that. And he's looking, and all of a sudden and he snatched himself back up and he wobbled. And he had this goofy little, I'm good look on his face. I'm like, enjoy it, buddy. Enjoy it.
Yeah. Like, what's everybody's problem? What are y'all looking at? I'm fine.
So what if I'm barking at an image on the TV?
Yeah.
I used to laugh at images on the TV back in the day.
Yeah. Oh, this guy here, Costco. His tail kind of dipped around from behind. He seen it and he swung his head around and bit it. And he looked at his face. He was like, "Oh, that's me."
Ouch.
I got him a little water trough out there in the yard. It's probably about yay long. Let's see, yeah, every bit that long and about yay wide. It's 8 inches deep, and it stays full of water. He climbs up in it and walks around it, lapping up water and slinging it everywhere.
Oh my gosh. That's awesome.
I said, "You in there cooling them feet off, ain't you?" And he got a constant kind of a goofy look about him. He's just like, "I'm having fun." I'm like, "You do you, boo. It's all good. Keep it up. I'll post a video of you." He's a trip. He ain't made up with my dad yet. Dad's mad about that. He done said if he didn't hurry up and join the family, he was going to have to find another place to live. And I'm thinking, okay, I'll find a place for him and me to move to. I said it in a joking way, but I mean it.
Jason, it's that time again, buddy.
It's that time again.
The Death Wheel 5000.
This has remnants of the
other wagon.
Station wagon. Sure enough does.
Shit, that's
yep.
Wrong.
And you told me you couldn't do a modified car.
Ooh, you told the story.
Jason says it's easy. Just start. I go, okay. He watched me.
Yep.
For 2 hours cutting that thing to pieces, literally.
I said, keep cutting. You got a few more pieces you can cut off that thing.
Yeah, he did. It says ain't low enough yet.
See, he told me he built stock. That LTD don't look stock to me no more.
It ain't gonna be. There are occasions.
It's gonna have some Chevy Nova in it in a minute.
I'm D40ing it.
Hey, built Ford Tough with a couple of with some Chevy stuff. What can I say?
There you go.
Right?
I'm gonna mute the mic because you don't want to hear this.
You want to hear a Ford cry.
I ain't gonna say nothing. That big motor for the red truck got Chevrolet rods in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Some big beefy aluminum Chevrolet rods.
Yeah, the whole Demolition Derby world stuff was awesome once we could start putting small block Chevys and Crown Vics.
That's a guy my dad used to ride Route 66 with on motorcycles. Him and his son was in the Demolition Derby stuff. And they had a cubic dollar 406 demo car.
It's ridiculous now.
I'm like, why in the hell do you put so much motor in a car you're going to intentionally go out and trash? I mean, I've seen stolen rental cars not get drove that hard.
And it's crazy because that's what the sport kind of went bonkers. Guys started doing that, and then they created cradles to mount them to. Well, now you spend $1,000 on a metal cradle that you bolt the engine into and bolt into the frame. Well, we got to protect our engine. We got to protect that. So now we're going to allow more welding. And now these guys in the upper stuff, it's berserk. It's kind of, I got out before it got that crazy, but it was like, and there's guys running 500-600 horsepower LSs, running methanol, which I absolutely don't think has any business being in a Demolition Derby car. You can't see it. And these guys are running no fire suits, nothing like that. I mean, we running pants, and not every place even makes you run long sleeves. So the sport sure changed in a hurry.
Y'all out there, and you stab the gas. You don't need brakes because you got another car to stop you.
Right. You run a pinion brake. You don't even run your normal front brakes anymore. You get rid of all that, and you just mount a pinion brake on the back. Yeah, it's the top level stuff has gotten absolutely absurd. Like it's sad actually, but I mean, I on one hand, I get it because the old iron is hard to find. But on the other
Right.
hand, this isn't what we used to love. I mean, we used to just gut them and wreck them and have a blast. And those days are starting to fade away, unfortunately.
The minute they started calling them race cars instead of demo cars, I knew that was going to turn into a very competitive thing.
Yeah, when they started paying $5,000, $10,000, $12,000 to win in those shows, I mean, it was bound to happen.
Yeah.
You know, they even tried to allow some of that stuff in our little county fair for $2,000 to win, and the crowd hated it. So they kind of wised up and went back to a simpler. You know, they still allow drivetrain swaps because it's hard to find a complete running older car. So let them put a small block Chrysler or whatever, but we don't need to be running ridiculous LSs, no cradles, no braced rear ends. Like, let's see if you can drive this thing and keep it together and see how well it'll hold up.
Hey, I'm fine with them running LSs.
Yeah, I mean,
let's get rid of some of them things.
Right? I don't mind that so much. The thing that gets me is these guys with the big horsepower engines, they don't actually hit. Yeah. You'll come up on somebody, you'll hit the brakes, you'll tap them, and then you just cob on it, make a ton of noise. It makes it sound like you're doing something, and all you're doing is shoving each other around. Nobody's hitting, nobody's breaking anything. Like, let's hear some stuff popping, which they've got a really good gut and go class that's kind of taken over around the nation. It's old school gut and go, but they allow minivans and compact pickups and compact SUVs to run with the cars, and then they don't allow you to run the exhaust through the hood, so you can actually hear each other hit.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. And it'll be fine until they start paying big money, and then people will start lobbying for the parts again, and that's how the cycle starts.
You're right, Kevin. Brakes overrated. I mean, why? If it's a race car, why you want anything to slow it down?
Just put your feet out there like Fred Flintstone.
That's right.
That's what they make a parachute for.
Yep. Don't need no stinking brakes.
Yeah.
No.
Don't get me wrong, I ain't got nothing against circle track racing. I played around with it myself. It is neat. But these guys that get into, this is the greatest thing, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, look, dude, if you can turn, you ain't going fast enough. Boy, that lights them up.
Oh, yeah.
The funny thing about circle track guys is the difference between the asphalt guys and the dirt guys. The little banter that they have, because the one friend of mine, he's an engine builder. He's been an engine builder for dirt cars for a long time. And he's like, no, he says, those guys that are going around in a circle on asphalt, that's not right. He goes, asphalt's what you take the race car to the racetrack and you run on the dirt.
That's right. That's what we're getting there.
Well, lo and behold, Brother Jimmy Ledford Customs is in the chat.
There he is. What's up, Jimmy?
How are you, buddy? We're cutting stuff up.
Bruce is bound determined to amputate at least the tip of one finger.
I'm working on it. Probably that one.
Right.
He done got the power, the Death Wheel 5000 out.
It's closer.
Well, that's not. A guy used to. We used to race together somewhat whenever we got in the same area. Big drag racer. He had a T-shirt he'd wear. He said, "Potatoes are for dirt's for growing potatoes. Asphalt's for racing. Alcohol's for drinking, and nitromethane is for racing." He had a little fuel. It was an old retired AA fuel altered. He had it detuned a little bit, but it was still running on like 60% nitro. It was nasty.
Wow.
Nice.
He said if he wanted to, he could richen the nitro up a little bit. It wouldn't say how deep he'd go, but That car was. I got him drunk one night. Damn near talked him into letting me make a lick with it.
Nice.
His wife got in the way of that.
Goddamn wives.
I'm telling you, the women block all the fun.
I'm telling you.
And I believe I had enough sense even back then that if it had started acting stupid, I'd have pulled my foot back.
I hear an LTD crying right now.
Yeah. We're just standing down the edges.
He's just making a new Gator McCluskey car.
Oh, there you go. Well, I mean, that kit already comes with a Boss 429 in it.
Hey, I put a 27 in it. Is that close enough?
Yeah, he put.
Well,
he put
that single overhead cam, that thing is a thing of beauty. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to put it in, because I don't want to just put it in like a Mustang or a Falcon or something. I've or a Galaxy or a Fairlane, like something different.
I was thinking about putting it in the Thunderbolt Fairlane.
That'd be a nice choice.
A Thunderbolt or a 69 Mach 1 style Mustang, make a drag car out of it.
I was actually thinking 71 to 73 Mustang.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about making like a fictional AFX car.
There you go.
When they slapped AFX out there, it was pretty much open door,
Yeah, it was experimental class.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, now that you say that, Don, if you did a fuel injection system on that camera motor, that'd be pretty badass.
I know. I said something like that. I said we need an injector set up and we need a blower set up.
Yeah.
Because NASCAR looked at Ford and said, no, 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 no. And HRA said, come on, bring it on.
Right.
Go.
I know where I want to put it, but I don't have the kit to do it. Need the street issue of AMT's 69 Falcon. I've got the modified stalker, but not the street version.
Yeah, I don't see. If we see a street version, it'll be new too.
Yeah.
And I don't see that happening. Not from round two.
No, not
give us another Charger or a Bronco or possibly a squatted Tahoe.
If they bring something back at all, I've been begging is the 66 Skylark. The street version, the GS.
Oh, yes.
The last one of those I saw, the last one I saw untouched on eBay was $785.
$250 for an untouched Falcon body kit.
Oh my gosh!
I was looking today for Falcon parts.
Yeah, you can still buy a Falcon roller for that around here.
Well, that's there was back when I lived over in Atlanta. There was a guy over there who had a white '66 Skylark. Looked stock other than it had wheels on it, which had to look real close. And when you did, you realize the back ones, they never put that wide a tire on their cars.
Right.
But it was that it was white with that kind of blue turquoise interior in it.
Oh yeah.
And the guys that put the cage in knew what they were doing. You had to walk up and look in the car.
They got it nice and tight to everything.
Yes. And this thing still had a headliner in it.
Oh, man. Beautiful.
And let me tell you, if you called him out on the street, you had best come with a howitzer.
Oh, yeah.
There was a couple of boys with some big tire cars. They called him out. There was 4 of them, and he put every damn one up on the trailer. back to
Oh.
back to back. That was it had a 555 rare Morrison in it.
Ooh. Ooh.
And it had these rather large bottles in the trunk.
Oh, yeah.
Plural.
Fire extinguishers?
Yeah, fire
Yeah,
extinguishers.
Yeah, those
Right?
special blue,
They were fire enhancers.
those special blue fire extinguishers.
Yeah.
I had a cop pull me over one time, and I thought he was going to give me a DOT inspection because of the tires and all that crap. And he goes, "What is that in the back?" I go, "What?" He goes, "Those bottles." I go, "Those are my fire extinguishers." He says, "Oh, okay."
Oh, man.
See, there's no IQ test to be a cop.
I looked at my wife. I said, "Is he being sarcastic, or did he buy that?"
Right?
She's over going, I don't care. Shut up.
Just shut up so we can leave.
Check this Falcon guy out.
Oh, yeah, Jimmy a Falcon dude. Jimmy likes his Falcons.
Oh, Jimmy, that's rubbing it in, my man.
I'm
What the
telling you,
hell?
it's breaking my heart.
Another car that I might put that camera motor in is that new Mobius Comet that came out.
Yes.
Yeah.
I cannot wait for that Pro Touring version.
Yeah.
Well, I had to drag this Falcon out since you guys start talking about Falcons.
Oh,
Oh, that one looks like it was playing in the 4th of July. It's missed like a firecracker was in it.
Ejecto-cito, cuz.
I have the top.
Oh, okay. Convertible.
Yeah.
It could be, couldn't it?
Did somebody
And you
say
guys did some
sunroof?
weird stuff in the 60s.
I don't have the hood for it. I thought, well, I'll see if I can find a hood and a bumper. But I mean, that's
I would venture to guess that the modified stalker bumper and hood would probably work.
Uh-huh.
I'll see if I can find one. I guess
They've got it's back in production.
That's a cool kit right there.
this has
Yeah.
got this has got. You probably can't see it. It's
Yeah.
got all the writing on the bottom.
Yeah, all the promo features of
Big
the
1/8-inch metal axles in it.
Yeah.
One
Stronger
little
than
Johnny
the
was
factory.
pushing out in the street.
Oh, well, it worked good in the dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My grandma's boyfriend, after of course Grandpa and Grandma got divorced, he worked at a Ford dealership. And he'd bring us a bunch of these home. I hate to tell you how many of these I've destroyed.
I bet.
I mean, not just the Falcons, Galaxies and Fairlanes, and yeah, it had a Ford on. He'd bring it home. Yeah, we blew them up, and burned them up, and shot them with BB guns and all that cool
That's right.
stuff.
The collectors ought to thank you because for every couple that you broke made the ones they got more valuable.
Yeah, right.
Now,
So
why
that's
is
what
that
happened with all
okay,
the
but I'm
Don
being
Carlton
punished?
dusters.
Now, why is that okay, but I'm being punished for wrecking a Coronet wagon?
That was
Because the
real
family could have got to A and B with that wagon.
Okay.
I don't count
Well,
the real
not that
car world. It's not like they're going to reissue it.
No.
Hi, Dean Scale Model Zone. Welcome. Yeah, we're chopping up a Ford to make it fit.
Right, Kevin?
Chopping up a Ford. Make it
Chopping
fit
up
a Chevy.
Yeah. I don't know. Isn't that a universal chassis nowadays?
Yeah.
Or is that still a Chevy?
Mhm.
Hey, I played around putting that same style underneath a 64 Falcon. Just saying. Yeah, my voice changed. It was time to take the teeth out.
Oh no! Won't be understanding what I said.
I turned the camera off so you didn't see me.
So did you
You're still
print the
selling hot
chassis,
dogs,
Bruce,
Don?
or is Josh send you that one?
What's that?
Oh, this? Don't.
Yeah.
This is Scale Speed Garage's chassis.
Yeah, did you print it or did Josh send you one?
No, Josh did not send it to me. Don sent it to me.
Oh, Don sent it to you. Okay.
Yes, he printed it and he says, "Hey, I want to donate this to the cause." I go, "Okay, I will not
Awesome.
turn it down."
That was the long wheelbase version in the second file pack that was available the next month.
Yeah.
I will. I'm still using Scale Speed stuff.
Yeah.
They didn't say who had to print it. I know technicality, right?
Hey, no, it just said it had to be
No.
something from Scale Speed Garage or
VCG resins. Yeah.
And I'm using the Ford 427 engine, so I'm legal.
See, the chassis is an SSG chassis.
Yep.
With a VCG resin engine.
I'm legal.
My entry's at 66 Fairlane with the front and back half printed. I'm going to build a floor pan between them. But I printed them. I'm not going to buy something I've already got the file for.
No.
Well, I'm here to tell you, the back seat's coming out, guys.
Well,
where the hell are the criminals gonna go?
Trunk.
You put a modern police car back seat. It's a plastic park bench.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wait a minute. I got one.
The wooden version.
Oh man.
Hey Shaggy, how's it going?
What's
Hey,
up,
Shaggy. I love the way he spelt awesome. That's sweet.
Yeah.
My favorite word, awesome.
Awesome sauce. Joe's like, oh, hey, well.
I heard that lisp in there.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did. You still selling hot dogs in there?
Another 15 minutes. Stand close to the back.
15
I like
minutes.
got you was taking a drink. I almost got you.
Yes, you did.
I gotta work on that. That crew I used to run with, if somebody new joined, was hanging out with us, one of the first things they got told was, "Don't drink something when Don is talking." I have made tequila shoot out of people's noses.
Oh, that burns. That burns.
Oh yeah, I got called all kinds of bad words.
Oh, I can.
Of course, they damn near had to call an ambulance to get me because I was laughing so bad.
You ever just have a memory of something that just kind of makes you go for a second?
Goes down the other tube.
Look, if you fall down, I'm going to check on you. I will probably be laughing in the process, but I will be nice enough to check, make sure you're okay.
Why is it that sometimes I think hanging out with Don would be like hanging out with Will Ferrell? Oh, are you okay? Okay.
Well, that's a possibility.
Let's go streaking in the yard.
I don't know about the yard, but I did it in the Waffle House parking lot one time. Alcohol was involved. Lots of it. And a couple of strippers.
Jeez.
And I hang out with you guys.
Hey, girl bet me $100 I wouldn't run through the parking lot naked.
Hey, $100 is $100.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. Especially when you're younger. You go, fuck, that's a lot of beer. Holy cow. Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, really.
Hey, like I say, don't judge. Models are expensive.
Yeah.
This is true.
This is very true.
Oh
If you hear about a fat guy in Alabama dancing on a pole, don't judge.
Don't judge.
I'd be like Billy Bob in Varsity Blues. I'm working. That was me. After seeing that movie, I always wanted a pet pig. Oh no, Josh, you're right. There's a Waffle House after 2 a.m. Trust me, TV ain't never got close to that.
Somebody needs to pitch that idea to True TV.
A reality show in a Waffle
Reality
House.
show follows the cooks at a Waffle House.
Well, you know what has 4 breastises and 6 teeth? Third
I'm
shift
scared.
at the Waffle House.
Oh, shit. The waffle.
Oh man.
My mother hated that joke because she worked third shift at Waffle House.
Oh man. Oh wow.
See, I'm an equal opportunity offender. My mom wasn't even safe. And say what's, and I might have to venture over there and do some spy camera. And there's a Waffle House that's like a mile from my house. That's 2 doors down from the strip club,
Oh man.
and they all go in there after their shift. And
This is life itself.
I have seen stripper food fights at the Waffle House.
Oh man. I need to hurry up and win the lottery and start some local businesses.
That's what you do is you get you a gentleman's club and then get you a Waffle House franchise put right next door.
Yes. I wonder if Waffle House wouldn't mind setting up in Montana.
You buy the franchise, you can put that son of a bitch in Tok, Alaska.
Yeah, that's true. You know, I don't know. They ought to have a nice franchise where you've got the gentleman's club with like a buffet. I mean, you put some really good sneeze guards up, but I mean,
Oh, no, that's Club Risque down in Florida. There's a chain of them.
well, there you go. Franchise opportunities.
I mean, I'm serious. This is a strip club restaurant.
Yes.
We stopped in there at 6 a.m. and had breakfast, and our waitress, only thing she had on was her tennis shoes and her mind.
Yeah. It's like, Tiffany, I need some ketchup for that. Oh, never mind. You're on the pole. I'll get it.
We was heading down to Daytona and stopped in there. A buddy of mine, he was all, y'all full of shit. We pulled in there and went in there. Or he couldn't eat. His breakfast got cold. I'm like, dude, your food's getting cold. I don't care. Of course, I got it. We get in the truck. We're heading back down the road. And I asked him, I said, hey, did you find a Heritage biscuit?
Oh, gosh. Like I said, good sneeze guards.
The other 3 in the truck are going, no, you did not just know. Yes, I did, and I will again.
Oh, my gosh.
Like I said, it's not safe to be drinking something when I'm chattering.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, Shaggy, there's a good name for the place. Waffles and Wiggles.
Oh, my God. Yes. I don't know. I think I would love a job as like an announcer at a place like that. That'd be my.
Now on the main stage, here's Coco.
Right.
Hey, being a DJ in one of them places is a pretty good job.
Oh, I bet.
Very lucrative. Hey,
Make
you
sure
can just
you
name
get
the
your orders
place
into
Muffins.
Destiny because she's up in 10 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, you can name the place Muffins.
Oh my god.
You guys are killing me here. I'm trying to cut stuff, and you're.
Jimmy, you take care, brother.
See you later,
Jimmy?
Jimmy.
Bye,
Hey, you lost
Jamie.
your phone number.
Thanks for stopping by, buddy.
Have a good 4th, Jimmy. Stay safe.
Well, the hole got bigger. Now it's a T.
Now it's a T.
I got a feeling he's gonna be riding a
Nice.
four-wheeler.
But
There you
it
go.
semi fits.
Good.
Perfect. You're going to keep the bench seat up front?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
All I gotta do is just put a piece of plastic down through here and make an angle bracket, to fill that in. I'll just fill in the whole back seat. You won't even know it's the back seat.
Excellent.
I got some of that real thin stuff that you shape and bend real easy.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Just
think
put that
about
along
it.
there,
That's
just pull that across the back and take it all the way back across the package tray.
Well, think about it. That car's from that era when you bought a new couch. A car came with it.
Yeah, there you go.
Right?
You got 4 wheels and a transmission.
And a pretty decent stereo for the time.
Yeah, really. They did have an awesome stereo. Well, it sure doesn't make a mess when you use this thing. It's not like the first mess I've made. Yep. Now we got.
See, there's
Now we got.
that wheel 5.5 thousand.
You want to know the beauty part, Joe?
What's that?
The bench seat fits right in there.
Yes.
Nice.
Love it.
So you build a roll cage around that.
Big blocks and bench seats. They just fit like peanut butter and jelly.
I like that name. Bench seat.
Really, look, it fits right in there.
I love it. Yes.
Yeah, that's cool.
Take care, Josh. Oh, yes.
See you later, Josh.
Bye,
See you,
Josh.
Yeah, so I see a funny car cage tucking in between the seat.
Yes.
That's what she said, Kevin. Thank you, buddy. It always fits right in there.
Well, they all fit somewhere. Y'all remember the TV show Night Court?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, you remember the female plane guard?
Roz.
Roz.
Yes.
Well, I went and seen her at the comedy club in downtown Atlanta a few decades ago. Wow.
Yeah, I heard she's pretty raunchy.
She made Red Fox blush.
Yeah.
Lot more work to do.
But she funny. That's why I got that. She said that she didn't understand what the all the talk was about size. She says they all fit somewhere.
Yeah.
She goes, "You don't gag on the little ones." I was like, "Oh, damn." Yeah, it's definitely a show you don't take your mother to.
I would say not.
Now, a young lady of 25 could probably take her mama to one nowadays. Shit, I'm gonna take her. I forgot the comedian he was talking about. He said, "Oh, I remember growing up. You had Big Mama. Is nowadays the ones that are Big Mama's age, 7 o'clock, they get their hair done. They going to the club. They give me a feather for my hat."
That'll work. All right.
Next to me driving big Grand Marquis around with dingleberries hanging all the way around the windows.
Oh yeah.
Going, what's up, man?
Oh, no. I want me one of them studs. With the big gold headlight rings and the Rolls Royce grill.
Okay.
It's got a couch for a front seat that reclines back. Oh yeah, gotta have curb feelers on it now.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to curb in wire wheels.
No.
Exactly.
Back when wheels would actually gouge the concrete, not the other way around.
Right. Oh yeah, nowadays you curb it and it totals the car.
That's the truth.
Kicks the airbags out.
Yep. Calls OnStar. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you working?
Well, I was.
Yeah. Kind of scared me.
Back around 1990, 91, I was working at a Mazda dealership, and they had a recall on airbags in the RX-7s. And we were supposed to deploy the bag before we shipped it back to the manufacturer. If you're ever going to do something like that, read the entire directions, not just apply 12 volts to this pin and this pin.
Boom.
Wasn't so much that, but see, that car, those airbags had a brass plate in the back of the, and you're supposed to put the brass plate to the ground. That was the information we needed to know prior to applying 12 volts.
Oh man.
Hey, that thing took off, went out of sight. And we're standing around the parking lot looking. All of a sudden, someone finally goes, "You know it's coming back." So we scatter like cockroaches when the lights come on. About that time, we hear one hell of a thud. And there is a brand new B2600 extended cab Mazda pickup that has just been PDI'd.
Oh no.
We got lucky. It did land inside the bed. We did have to put a new bed liner in it.
Oh man.
And now I'm not going to confirm or deny, but the new bed cover covered up that other issue in the bed. Whoever bought that truck and pulled the bed cover out, they're going to be like, "What?"
Oh man.
I felt after all that, I felt like I was 8 years old in the principal's office again, up in the
Oh,
service
yeah, I
manager's office.
bet.
Yeah, we all of us got an ass chewing over that one.
I bet.
You know what would have happened if it had hit the roof of the hood of that truck? Yeah, someone got a hell of a deal on one. Apparently, was not the answer to give. That's the same dealership we used to shoot bottle rockets across the shop at each other.
Oh, man.
That they told us it was okay for the mechanics to wear shorts during the hot months. We had a guy we had one guy from South Africa that worked there. And we had two guys from South Africa. And then we had another guy that was from Greece.
Oh, man.
Well, I found out that the folks in Greece don't wear underwear. And so did the female parts manager.
What? Whoopsie.
The dealership, which the shop was actually on the second floor. You had to walk down the stairs into the shop's parts department.
Oh, no.
Well, she's coming down the stairs. Dimitri's standing there, and I did not see her. Well, I just grabbed his little gym shorts and went, whew.
Oh, man. Oh, my God.
It was like,
Whoopsie.
oops. Now, she was cool. She was really cool. She worked around men, but was told that we might not ought to do that again.
Yeah.
I said, okay.
Nowadays, you spend 3 weeks in sensitivity training.
Yeah, really.
3 weeks, you get fired.
Well, there is that, too. Depends. I mean, it's a union job or not.
Jason's sitting there going, Don wouldn't make it to lunch at where he works.
Oh,
Oh, they're so sensitive nowadays.
yeah. I love having my own office. I'm just by myself most of the time.
Well, Bruce, once you understand my change in the directions, this little beetle goes together pretty decent.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Don's rewriting the instructions on that polar light bug.
Well, steps 2, 3, 4, and 5 are backwards.
No kidding.
I was wondering what that was all about the other day on the group page, where if there was like instructions for a VW bug out there.
That's it.
In step 2, they got you putting the fan shroud, the carburetor on the motor in the back of the bug. But in step 4, they show you assembling the motor. Step 5, putting it in the chassis after you've already put the fan shroud and the carburetor on it after the motor's up. It's messed up.
Somebody try to interpret it from German, or?
Huh?
Somebody try to translate it from German or something?
I don't know. I don't know what her name was that did this, but
I don't know what her name was.
Oh boy.
y'all wonder why I'm single?
Viewers, send all hate mail to Don's Garage.
The thoughts and views of Don's Garage do not reflect the rest of us.
Does not reflect this channel whatsoever.
Now y'all know why Bruce and Jason don't show their head, because they're over there going,
Yeah, I'm working on a fleet of Hemis right here.
A fleet?
Right.
A fleet.
A goddamn fleet of goddamn Hemis.
Why?
Hemi Central.
Because
Build a
I'm
pole
crazy. Because I'm crazy. That's why.
Well, I mean, that's fair enough. That's a good enough reason, I guess.
What Hemi file was that, Jason?
That's from one of the tractors.
Oh, that makes
okay.
sense. Why you're
Okay, you're
building
the
one.
tractor.
Yeah. I got 3 builds. I got the tractor, I got the zombie build, and then the demons right here as well.
Looking
In primer.
See that?
Yeah.
Yeah, them tractor got more motors than a woman has husbands, ex-husbands.
Yeah.
I actually liked. I was looking over on Matthew's stuff there, and he's got that Allison with the zoomies on it.
Yeah.
I thought that'd be fun to put in an old front engine dragster chassis.
Yeah. You know what would be really cool is to take 4 Allisons and build a copycat version of Tommy Ivo's car, but with 4 Allisons.
Oh, yeah. Could you imagine? Oh my gosh.
Next year's vintage drag build.
There you go.
You'd have to bolt the motors together and make them part of the chassis like a tractor.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, that's that twin engine, twin front motor dragster that Eddie Hill ran back in the day. The
Oh,
rear
yeah.
clip bolted to the motor and the front clip bolted to the front of the motor.
It's actually really clever.
Yeah.
That reminds me, I wonder how Clackowicz is coming with his 4-motor Dart.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure he'll have it at Acme.
Well, he put out a video on it for a while.
Yeah.
He's a busy young man, too.
Is he still doing something with articles or something with one of the magazines too?
I think he's still helping old Hutchinson with, I forgot the name of the magazine.
Scale
Model
Auto?
Cars.
Model cars.
Model cars.
Or with fine scale.
Can't say.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know he was doing something with one of the magazines. So I'm sure that takes up a lot of his time.
Yeah, he's done some work with Car Modeler magazine, that one that Hutchinson's deal, the one that's always late.
Okay.
Yeah. Model cars magazine.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen one of those issues in a long frickin' time.
True story.
True story.
Yeah, I think Hutchinson's going to have to hand that off to somebody else. His health is one of the issues.
That's what I heard. Something bad happened with his back or something, so he's like in shit tons of pain. And
yikes, that's no good.
Isn't his first name Greg?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came to the Birmingham Classic once, way back in the 90s.
Speaking of cameras, oh, right there, Hemi.
Look at that.
Oh,
Dual
yeah.
cam Hemi.
Yep.
Beautiful.
That's out of that Cornet kit.
Yeah. That was a hell of a timing belt on that motor.
Yeah.
Bungee jumping on that damn thing. But at least it was external.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Versus the Ford, you had to take the whole front half of the motor off just to get to that chain.
Yeah. And that thing
Hey,
had
Mark,
a
how you doing, buddy?
lot of paint in it.
Yeah. Hey, Mark, how's it going?
Yeah, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Well, fellas, my butt is tired. Been up since 3 a.m., so I don't want to fall asleep on camera and go face into a batch of Hemis here. So
Well, I was getting ready to say we've been on here for 2 hours and 12 minutes. So
Oh my God. This is the most I've gotten done on the bench in weeks.
We're going to shut the live part off, and we'll probably those that want to stay can stay. Jason's going to go night, so
yeah, I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah,
But yeah, you're right, Joe. I got a lot done tonight, so that's good.
Yeah, same here. My gosh, I've been so busy doing other stuff. I hadn't really come down here and worked. You don't realize how tiny and cramped this spot is until you're working in an area that's twice that size. And you're like, man, I don't even want to go down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you working in a spot kind of like old Chuck over at Styrene Bender.
Yeah, I'm in a 6x8 room right now.
Oh, them bad measurements from me.
yeah, I go say those sound familiar.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you got any bars on that, or?
Yeah. Might as well. I got
Those are uncomfortable dimensions. Just like
I'm pretty sure that this one wall they used when they were filming when Andy Dufresne got out of Shawshank.
Is there a slot in the door? That's the only question I have.
hey, is Miss Fluffy Britches hanging on the wall?
Well, then you should declare that place a historical site. Maybe you'll get some money from the county.
Exactly.
Right. Like, I need some rehabilitation funds for this thing. Oh my gosh.
All right, fellas, I'm out. Thanks to everybody in the chat. That was really cool to have you guys in there and shooting the breeze with us tonight. So
yes.
Yeah.
So we're going to, like I said, thank you, Jason and Dart that was here earlier, and Don and Joe for coming in tonight.
You bet.
I appreciate it, guys. So we're going to stop the live stream, and those that want to stay, go ahead. You're welcome to stay.
All right.
Thank you to everyone in the chat. Thank you.
Thank you,
bye-bye,
guys.
everybody.
Take care,
Bye.
everybody. Take care, Jason.
Take care, guys.